The Trump crew making their way in here right now this morning. They're all coming in. They're all making their way in. Hello. I'm getting some glares, like stares, glares and stares. Hello, how are you? Come on in, everybody. Squeeze in. Get in as far as you can, Tim. You're going to need to, right? To let all these people get in to get on TV. Love the American flag. And if you don't want to be on TV, stand over there. You're okay.
Am I okay?
And good morning, Tim.
Good morning, Bill. How are you today?
Get right up. Could they have given you a chair that was up a little higher?
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's a thing on it. But
You want to sit on the bar stool here? That's where
Elwood, could you? How you doing, man?
Good, Bill. How are you today?
Good to see you.
Oh.
Good to see you too.
We're going to tilt that mic down
Come on,
for
Tim,
you.
get right up here.
All right, interview
yeah.
time is
Okay.
up. We spent the whole time setting up the interview. All right, good morning. You're celebrating Trump's first 100 days.
That's correct. We're going to be April 28th, which is a Friday,
Yeah.
and the eve of his 100th day. We will be at Cavallo's Restaurant from 8 p.m. to midnight, having fun. It's a fun raiser, F-U-N,
I saw that.
raiser, not a financial
I love
raiser.
your. Do you come up with these words, or do they get sent down from the Trump organization?
I think well,
Because
we
I love
come
your.
up with these words.
I love your deplorable.
Oh, that
That one's a good one too.
That's
I
from
think
Peg.
Hey, there's my friend Peg.
And the fundraiser.
And the fundraiser. The fundraiser was hers too.
That's good.
Give her
Yeah.
credit for
Good
both of them.
both, actually.
And it's 100 tickets are available. For 100 tickets for 100 first 100 days.
Yeah.
$20 each. First come, first served. And people who want to attend should phone area code 315
Okay.
765 1442. 765 1442 to make reservations. And if you call and leave a message and you don't hear back in a day or two, call back again, because
All right.
we've had at least one experience where somebody left
Got
a
it.
phone number where one of the digits seems to be wrong.
Okay. And when you do this deplorable, which is coming up when? When is that event?
That's on Friday, April 28th.
That's coming. Okay, that's also on the 28th. Okay, I didn't
that's
realize
2
that.
weeks from.
And who's playing at the deplorable? Might
That
I
would
ask?
be Elwood.
That would
Blue.
be me, Bill. Jake
Nice.
would be here tonight, but he got himself back in trouble, and he's back in Joliet again. So
okay.
So
These
this,
things happen.
fun. Where I'm doing a fundraiser to bail him back out of Joliet.
Okay, got it. Very cool. And why are you guys doing this? By the way, 100 tickets are available, $20 each, first come, first serve. And the phone number to call is 765-1442 if you want tickets. So tell me, why this event? What are we celebrating here?
Because we're happy that and proud to have Donald Trump as our president, and all he's accomplished and working on accomplishing. His contract with the American voter, I gave you a copy of it, is
see
right
that.
here. There's two sides to it. This is all stuff that's ongoing, despite the fact that the mainstream media chooses to ignore it much
well,
of the time.
It's funny that you say there's two sides to this. There's two sides to every story, right? So I do have to say, has that much been accomplished? Because it's been a rough, rough couple of months
Yeah.
here. I see that, yes, but it's been. We do, and that certainly is the accomplishment. And of course, whatever
the
happened
Keystone pipelines
in Syria,
been
a lot
reopened.
a lot of these things have been overshadowed by other stories, right?
Well, because that's what the media chooses to broadcast
Okay.
or to print.
So it's our fault.
But
Got it.
there's just a lot.
You're
more
not
to
on
it.
mic, man, but if you want to be, just come right up on microphone.
Right here.
You look like you're antsing to get in there. You really want to get in.
No, I'm just saying that the statistics speak louder than anything.
Right.
Most of the mainstream media is liberal.
know.
So is there anything Trump can do that you would like?
Many of you are.
That's what I would say.
Many of you are liberals yourself, Mr. Trent. And you made it very clear that this is not a party. This isn't about a party. Because if it was, you'd be holding this event for the Republicans.
Oh no, it's a party. I'm telling you,
It's a
gonna
party.
Be a party.
That's a good point.
It's a party. It's a celebration party, not a party.
So, right,
a political party.
is Trump a liberal versus conservative issue?
I
Because
think he's independent.
right, well, that's
like
my
I am.
point.
Trump,
That's
Trump is
kinda
Trump,
my point.
and
Yeah.
that's why we like him so much. He doesn't waste time talking nonsense and doing nothing.
No, he tweets it
does
instead,
stuff. He does stuff and says he does a lot more than he talks about.
Right.
You know, Goldie Hawn said it best in the movie Protocol. She's not a Republican. She's not a Democrat. She's an American.
She's an American. You're
And
absolutely right.
that's
where it would
true
be
of
nice
all of us. I'm certainly an
It
American.
would be nice if we were all that way, right, around the country, and we were Americans first. That would be that'd be a great day, right?
$20 trillion in debt. That's not okay to leave to our grandchildren.
All right, so the event is a big celebration.
Yes, and I have to correct one thing. I heard you say this morning twice that yesterday we picketed in front of Daylight
somebody
Dippin'
said
Donuts,
yeah.
and that
Dippin'
somebody was
Donuts.
wrong because what we did was a rally, not a picket. We were showing support for our president, and we were located on the public sidewalk at the public park at the intersection of Genesee Street and Campion Road.
My point was when it's attached, because I think it might have been Andrew that said it was in front of a certain business. When people say that, it's not necessarily something businesses want to be able to pick a political side in this day and age, because you know how people are. They'll say, "Oh, I'm never going to go to that business again because they support such and such a." It's terrible out there, right? I mean, there's some angry people out there.
But my point is, we.
You were not at a business yesterday.
No, we were at the public park at the intersection of Genesee Street and Campion Road, right near the former Burn Dairy store. It's closed now, but people know that location.
So that was fake news. We were not.
Yeah,
fake news.
That's fake news.
Yes, I'm glad you guys were able to learn that term.
That's what it is.
It's exactly what it is. Yes. Anything else you want to add, Mr. Trent? Because I got somebody I want to add
Casual
in here.
dress casually, come to have fun.
Except for Elwood, he'll be dressed as, that's casual.
Black tie.
Oh, and we do expect Congresswoman Claudia Tenney to be with us and to address the people that gather there.
Why this? I do want to ask you, why this and not the Republican Party? Because...
Well, because we do stuff. I can't take... they'll have to answer that question for you, not me.
Do you feel the Republicans in Utica are not doing anything?
You ask.
Barb is shaking her head.
Actions speak louder than words.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
When Joe comes in, ask him.
We're talking about Mr. Habaika.
Because I've sent him an email, and Tim sent him emails, and we'd love to have him there, and phone calls, and
I seem to recall though that
Sobel.
didn't they do this big recognition event for you guys, and they handed out all sorts
they recognized us for taking all the action in Oneida County to get Trump elected by the majority of voters in Oneida County.
So your loyalty is to the president, not to the Republican Party.
My loyalty is to the president, to the Constitution of the United States, to the traditional values of the American nation, and to freedom, to personal responsibility, self-sufficiency, free enterprise, the capitalist economic system, and all things that have been American for over 200 years.
As those who know Tim Trent, that was just off the top of his head right there.
Spreading
Caitlin,
himself thin.
Caitlin, if you could, make sure you book Joe Habaika for tomorrow. We'll get him on tomorrow. Let's find out what the story is here. Quickly, Chuck, you guys want to come back? I can't stop you. It's not an official appearance. We're not a business that is actually, endorsing this. The phone number for tickets is 315-765-1442. Quickly, Chuck from down in the valley. Chuck is the stilts guy. You'll see him in the Boilermaker and in the parade. He always up on stilts and is a Trump supporter. Good morning, Chuck.
Hey, Billy. Just want to, first of all, thank you for reading my letter over the airwaves. A little more publicity, I guess.
Yeah.
But the idea is, I don't know if you didn't read the follow-up, though. I was told by a Democrat, a self-described very old Democrat, that I had a bad attitude. And then she went on to say that the stuff that I said about the administration, which was three things. They ran the deficit to $20 trillion, which is a fact.
Yeah.
The Obamacare health law is failing tremendously. Everyone knows that if you truly listen to the facts. And then also the Middle East policies, or lack of Middle East policies, set the Middle East on fire. And those three things I pointed out, and she said, well, she can assume that I watch Fox News. And then she said that, all my stuff that I said was not true. So this was the
editorial from a couple of weeks ago where you mentioned this program.
The loony alt left.
Yeah.
Lib Dem progressives, and the loony is a little bit of fun.
There's a lot of coverage going on right there.
Fun type humor.
Yes.
And then the alt left, that's just throwing it right back at them. For the left is the people that created what they call the alt right.
Got it.
So I like to have a little fun too.
I know you do.
Idea is, everybody says they got an open mind on that side. They've got an open mind as long as you walk in lockstep with them.
Right.
And that's what's happening today. And I know that I don't want to say you're part of the mainstream media because you're not. I know you're kind of center of the road guy, and I respect that. I sometimes I'm yelling at the radio when you're talking. Other times I'm saying, great. So that's just where I stand. And again, thanks for reading my letter and let me talk.
All right, Chuck, we appreciate the call.
Yes.
All right, thanks so much. Enjoy the day, Chuck, down in the valley.
And I have one more item in terms of accomplishments. Despite the fact that judges have attempted to frustrate President Trump's orders on people coming into the country into the United States from other countries.
But I think he's kind of blocked it, not frustrated it.
Well, not true, because the flow of illegal immigrants from across our southern border is down by 40% by some reports we've heard, and even on TV, on the talk shows Sunday morning.
Those decisions weren't anything to do with illegal immigration.
But the point is that what he's doing is
illegal immigration is down.
Is reducing the flow of people who want to come into the United States
illegally
for the wrong reasons, to do bad things.
And that's a good thing that we all support, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so he's accomplishing that, even though the courts are trying to tie him up, he's still accomplishing one of the things that we all want to have.
Okay. All right. Anything else you guys want to add? You want to sing a round of God Bless America? Or, I mean, it's Elwood? Anything?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Well,
thank you very much, Bill.
Thank you for your. I think Hobika said this, and I'll say the same thing. Thank you for your service. I mean, you guys. Not everybody takes the time to really stand up and be active.
Well, we do.
You're off mic.
We got a whole room full of people who do.
Okay.
Oh, we do. You have a whole room full of people who do.
And you can repeat the stuff back. It's incredible. All right, guys. Thank you all very much, and good luck.